Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. So before we get to some other news today, and this isn't really UFO or alien related, however, it's just as creepy and probably one of the main reasons I will never purchase an Alexa from Amazon. That is after people all over the place apparently started hearing Alexa, which if you don't know is the virtual female voice that emanates from a variety of Bluetooth speaker devices, mainly the Amazon Echo, so you ask it questions and it answers them pretty much like Google Voice and all of the other voice apps where you have the computer voice talking to you. And so users apparently have been creeped out, citing multiple instances where Alexa has just randomly started laughing, and without reason. And so here is a video of one of those posted to Twitter by the user Captain Handlebar. And so apparently Alexa is freaking out its owners around the world with this random laughter and defiance even, stating that the device is not only laughing at inappropriate times, but doing things like reading off names of funeral homes unprompted. One user wrote, quote, "So this is going to sound insane, and I do mean literally insane, but the gods as my witness, it really happened. I was just asking Alexa about my day tomorrow and checking for news and weather updates when she literally stopped doing what I asked her. Then she started doing some random-ish, no joke. But then I asked her to play my Betty Buckley mix, and she scared the crap out of me by telling me the definition of the word please, I swear to God. Then, and not making this up, I said, 'Alexa, you are freaking me out,' and she started laughing." User Camo Boomin wrote, quote, "Replying because this creepy thing happened last night. We got home and totally unprompted, our Amazon Echo / Alexa started talking, and then I realized it was listing off local cemeteries and funeral homes." Gavin Hightower posted to Twitter, quote, "Lying in bed about to fall asleep when Alexa on my Amazon Echo Dot lets out a very loud, creepy laugh." And these tweets just continue going on, and it truly is creepy, and I've never owned one of these Echo Dots or Alexa type machines because I don't want to give the powers that be or these major tech companies any more reason to listen in to what I'm saying, but pretty much it's a futile attempt at this point because with laptops and televisions and phones and the fact that we all found out that they are all listening to us 24 hours a day, there's really no point in not getting one. However, if it's going to be laughing in the background and listing off local cemeteries and funeral homes, well, I think I'll just stick to my laptop, phone, and television for now. At least those things don't talk back. So, really creepy stuff, and of course, Amazon has stated that they are, quote, working on a fix, and have disabled Alexa's ability to laugh, apparently. So, any of you guys out there with an Alexa in your home, you may want to lock it in your toolbox or keep it out in the trunk of your car. Just saying, just saying. So with that, let's get into some more news today. Now, if you remember in my last video, we showed you that strange piece of footage from, I believe it was Utah, where a viewer at around 12:15 in the morning recorded this mysterious orange glow in the sky, seen in the distance. And it was something that he had never seen before. He drives past this area every single night, he's lived there for years, and he had never seen anything like it before. And today, it would seem that this event is more widespread than we first thought, because we now have another video, this time from Middlesbrough, England, where again, another strange orange glow was seen emanating in the distance. Okay, so this was posted to YouTube by Craig Alderton, and I'll put the link to it down below. You guys can head over and give him a like. But he said he witnessed this over the sky over Middlesbrough, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. He said there was no fire or street lights, and that it kept pulsating which is what we're seeing here. And that's, at first I was confused. I didn't know if this was the camera attempting to adjust on the light, giving us this sort of artificial pulsating effect, or if it was actually pulsating. And according to the viewer, it actually was. So that makes it definitely more mysterious than the Utah footage, where we just had this sort of static glow. But here it seems to be pulsating for some reason. Which kind of would remind me if there were maybe a fire in the distance. I know there's footage out there of fires where it kind of illuminates the clouds above, but according to Mr. Alderton, there was no fire. And until we get some more footage and some more information about this area and what this was, it's definitely unexplained up to this point. So, 2 videos in the past 2 days of this mysterious orange glow in the skies. Thousands of miles apart. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any further information about it or seen your own, definitely post it or send me an email. And now in other news today, we have yet another update to the video that I posted a couple of days ago that has since gone viral. That video, of course, was of this mysterious submarine or cigar-shaped object that had been observed moving across the icy surface down on a chain of islands near Antarctica. And if you guys remember my last video, I was telling you how it had gone viral, is being featured all over the place. Mostly by, other news agencies who were asking the same question. What is this? What could it be? The same questions that I asked. However, it has come to my attention that in the past couple of days, there have been some other websites posting on my video who, in my opinion, have gone one step further. And instead of just saying, hey, look what this guy found, or hey, this is nothing more than a piece of rock that broke off from the mountain, are actually attacking my channel, and in one instance, have attempted to actually get my channel unverified. And so this new report was brought to my attention, put up by space.com, one of the biggest websites online when it comes to space-related news. And so they titled the article, "This Weird Google Earth Picture Does Not Show a Crashed UFO." And like most of the other articles posted about my video, they kind of discuss what I discussed, this strange object, what it could be. As obviously noted in the title of this article, at least Space.com's minds have been made up that this object is not a crashed UFO, which, by the way, I never said that it definitely was or wasn't a crashed UFO. I said, on the one hand, it sort of did look as if something crashed through the mountain and then slid across the ice. I also said that it could have been a frozen submarine, seeing as that this is a frozen island. I also said, could it be simply a piece of the mountain broken off? Or maybe a meteorite that had come down and hit the mountain? I gave a number of theories in that video, and never once did I specifically claim that this was an alien spaceship that had crash-landed, but apparently a lot of these news websites didn't take the time to actually watch the video and listen to what I said. So I'm fine with that, and that this article and the people at space.com have somehow gathered the evidence needed to know with 100% certainty that this mystery object here is nothing more than a piece of rock from the mountain. Although shy of actually visiting the area, I'm not so sure how they came to such a precise conclusion, but otherwise, that's not my main issue. My main issue is that as the article goes on, and it's right at the end of the article, it goes from talking simply about this mystery object, which was the entire point of my original video, but then goes on to a tirade of sorts regarding the number of views my channel gets and the quote conspiratorial videos that we post. It then goes on to say that in addition, and I'll go ahead and read it for you here, quote, the channel bears a verification checkmark from YouTube. On an oblique webpage explaining the YouTube verification process, it writes that a checkmark indicates that the channel belongs to an established creator or is the official channel of a brand, business, or organization. The article then finishes with, quote, it's not clear precisely what criteria earned Secure Team 10 its YouTube verification. Live Science wrote to Google requesting clarification on why Secure Team was given such a checkmark, but we did not receive a reply by the time this article was published. So this article here, as you guys can see, quickly changed from a piece regarding this mysterious object and into an attempt by the writers of the article to apparently get my channel de-verified or unverified, however you want to say it, questioning the very process and reasoning behind why I got my verification checkmark in the first place. So this, again, goes beyond your typical run-of-the-mill news piece, and in this case is something I find highly disrespectful and just plain wrong. And who knows what else? Who knows what type of damage they were attempting to do here? And this was echoed, not only by me, by one of the top comments. The top comment, in fact, when you scroll down to the comments of the article, a user by the name of Bill Phillips replied, quote, "Space.com, poor form. If you had simply offered up your theory as to what the anomalous feature is based on a review from a senior lecturer in physical geography at Kiel University, that would have been fine. I actually agree with Richard Waller's theory. Instead, you start the article with a pot shot at a YouTube channel. Then you end with an attempt to get Google to de-verify the channel. Don't waste your time trying to explain you were simply inquiring about Google's verification process. That was an attempt to get a channel de-verified, plain and simple. People go to websites like these to be informed. They go to YouTube to be entertained. I get tired of people attempting to determine what I should or shouldn't watch simply because they have an issue with the quality of their content and the amount of traffic they get on their channel." And so, Mr. Phillips, whether you're a viewer of the channel or not, or whether you actually see this video or not, I say thank you for posting what are my sentiments exactly, which is that this was nothing short of attempted censorship by a prominent website who, on the face of it, seemed to just be disagreeing with what I was talking about, but underneath, it would seem, has a bigger issue with the amount of traffic that Secure Team gets and the popularity of this channel, possibly more popularity than I would dare say Space.com. But then again, that's not my problem, and I definitely think that it's a low blow for what I once thought was a legit space-related website to hit below the belt like this and attempt to actually mess with a person's channel and livelihood. And as for my verification checkmark, you stated it correctly in your article. There was no need for clarification. Any YouTube channel that surpasses 100,000 subscribers is eligible for a verification checkmark. And again, as you stated correctly in your article, Secure Team has a long time ago passed 100,000 subscribers, as well as been verified to be the official channel and organization known as Secure Team. And I suggest that the writers of the website concern themselves more with their own traffic instead of worrying about mine. So with that, I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. Verification checkmark be damned. Secure Team will be here for the long haul. And I want to thank you guys for hanging around all these years. So stay tuned, keep your eyes to the skies, and I will see you all back in just a bit.